Welcome Pisces, this is Kat's Real Life Mystic Tarot, and I'm here to do your September reading. I just did a meditation for you, and I had the most beautiful, very simple vision. I saw you, Pisces, and your heart was just exploding with compassion, love, empathy, connection. Just, you could actually see it in just kind of like atoms of gold coming out. And I thought, wow, in September, Pisces, I think you're going to have a moment where you find your own the true depths of your capacity for compassionate love, for non-attachment, for empathy. You're going to find your true beingness in that space, which is really unique to you, Pisces. So yeah, so I'm in awe of your capacities to feel that love and compassion, and it was very touching to me actually to even have this vision. After I did that, I pulled a Major Arcana Tarot for you, and I got the Empress. So for some of you, it might be giving birth or becoming pregnant that, I haven't had a child myself. So a lot of people do express that feeling of love for their child in such a way. I didn't get in the meditation that was necessarily about a child, but for some of you it could be. But just that feeling of pure love is what I got. So yeah, so the Empress. So let's see how this comes out in your reading. I chose the Shadowscapes Tarot for your reading, and also ViceVersa Tarot. So what I do is I do a horoscope reading. I don't know if it's going to be about love, it's going to be about career, it's just going to be about your physical, psychological state. I don't know what I'm going to get. But when I get Major Arcana in the first round, that's usually what's going to tell me basically where we're going with this. Now, I've shuffled all my tarot decks before I start, but I'll just charge them up a little bit before I do the spread. I hope you guys are doing great. September is looking to be exciting for a lot of us. So let's see what you get. Okay, very interesting. And I'm going to do just a clarifier right now so that we can move right into your reading. Okay, a lot of interesting stuff. Now, I think I'm going to move right into your career and work, Pisces. So going into your 6th house, this is what you do every day, your service to the world. Wow, you're doing something pretty amazing right now. You've got the World and I believe 6 of Wands. So you've had a recent victory at work. You're really kind of in the work that you should be in. You've had a completion at work. Maybe you're moving up, got a promotion. This is definitely, these cards definitely lead to that. You could have finished with one job and are moving to another job. That's a possibility. But if you finish with one job, you did an amazing job. You completed. You have a great reputation with what you did, and you're moving on to bigger and better things. Like I said, probably a promotion. So it's looking real good right there. Major Arcana, the World, too, you have there. So, and then in your 10th house, since we're in career, I'm going to move to, let's see. There might be something that involves working with children, compassionately. I have the King of Cups, which is definitely your energy, Pisces. This is a mastery of your emotional state. This is being really a rock of support to others, and a nurturing, compassionate rock to others. So, and Six of Cups really indicates children or young people. So you've really been quite a force to be reckoned with in this area. King of Cups is a powerful card. So I'm going to go ahead to your 11th house in social groups, since we're kind of a little bit on that. And I see you're moving forward. So whatever you're doing, it looks like you're going to move forward, expand. Again, we have a Knight of Cups here. So you're doing something so compassionate. You're right in the energies you need to be. You've really found your niche in life. I really feel that all systems are go for you career-wise. Let me just ask a couple questions, just if there's any additional information I need for that. So let's see, I'll just continue with the vice versa on that. So anything else that Pisces needs to know? Oh, I got a jumper. Things are going to move very swiftly. So things are moving so quickly. So if you feel like things have been lagging behind and your ideas and that haven't been implemented, they are now moving into fast forward. So things are moving quickly for you. Expansion is happening. The good you're doing in the world is really going to happen. People are starting to see it from a different perspective. They're starting to see what you're getting at, trying to achieve in the world. So I think, like I said, all systems go. You're doing amazing. Anything else about the children, the Knight of Cups? What is happening? What transformation is happening? What is going on here for Pisces? Any new directions they could follow? Anything else there? And I got the Nine of Cups, happiness. So I think you've got all the facets of what you're trying to do down. And anything that's in your mind, anything I could tell you is already in your mind and you're working on it. So something amazing is going down there. Now, I want to move to yourself, your card of self, and your image in the world. And I do see you as a boss and a leader. You are the Emperor. And you have the idea, the impetus. This is initiating a project. So definitely you are the idea man. You're the one, the go-to person that has the inspiration to do what you're doing. So wow, Pisces, kudos to you. It looks like you're in an amazing place. If there's others of you that haven't begun this journey, whatever idea that you have is brilliant. So go off in September and implement your plans. You are on target. Spirit is with you. The world is with you. Karma is with you. You are right on track. Okay, so now let's go ahead to the relationship portion. And here we are. Okay, so things are moving swiftly. You've got the Eight of Wands again, which we just had in your career. Things are moving swiftly, and Eight of Swords in reverse. So, Pisces, I think you're uncovering some aspects of yourself and your psychology. There's things that happened to you in the past that have wounded you, that made you think less of yourself, that made you think that you're not worthy of love, that no one will love you, that there's no match for you, that people don't understand you, all these things. And being that you're carrying that around almost like as if it were a victimology, there's almost a feeling that things you're telling yourself it won't work out for you. You are attracting the opposite to you, the one that will have it, that will victimize you, that will have it not work out. They'll make you a temporary thing, that will use you because you're having the energy of being pliable in that way. So what I'm seeing is you're overcoming this, and this may have been what has been going on for you for a long time, but because it's in reverse, we're making progress on that. So yeah, so I think that you're aware of it now, and you are making progress on those things. Now, once you're able to give yourself the value, once you're able to give yourself some self-worth, you're going to attract different things. And what might be aiding you in that is this career project might be helping you to see just how valuable you are as a person, just how valuable your insight, your contributions are. And you're starting to see yourself in a different light, and you will be attracting somebody worthy of you. Okay, so in your seventh house, that's your house of permanent or committed relationships. I have Seven of Swords and Ace of Cups. Oops, I lost my video. Oh, and it was so lovely too. Okay, and Ace of Cups in reverse. So Seven of Swords in reverse, Ace of Cups in reverse. You just let somebody go. They were a cheater. They duped you. They didn't have a real love for you, I'm afraid. And again, this is probably part of your Eight of Swords energy. You just had this experience. I'm feeling like it just happened not too long ago. I think you've been able to understand it. But yeah, so protect yourself, Pisces, and really take a hard look at these suitors that are coming your way and make sure that they're kind of on the up and up and that they're not trying to use you. Don't rush into anything. And let me get a couple cards for that and see. I kind of want to use a different deck so we can get a true look at this. So I'm going to go over to the Thelema deck that I have. This is one of my favorite decks too. Let's get something on this love affair. So tell me about this person that wasn't good to Pisces. Tell me about this person. Wasn't good to Pisces. Okay, so you're at peace about it. You're not making, if that person's still in your world, you are not making any moves right now, but you're aware of their behavior. So there might be something like that, like you found something, you know what they did, you know what they were up to. You're not really addressing it at this point. Could be one case scenario, or it can be that you don't want to move back out into the dating scene right at this time. You're letting it process, and kind of there might be other people in the picture for you right now, but you're not at this time making a choice about anyone else. And tell me more about anything else we need to know about this kind of semi-committed relationship, something that was a little longer term than just a love affair. Ace of Swords. Okay, so Pisces, I'm going to go with you already know what you need to know about it, and we don't need to go into it too much. You have the full picture on it. So, done. Nothing really to discuss there. It's over, I believe. And so how about Pisces progress on this, the feelings of lack of worth or whatever's going on there? Ace of Pentacles. Well, soon that feeling's going to change. You're going to get some messages, some messages, some success in your love life that is going to change your feelings. Somebody totally 180 from that other person is coming in. Tell me a little bit about this person, the new person that's coming in. Where will Pisces meet this person, or is there anything you can tell us about this person that will help Pisces to identify this person coming in? The moon. Okay, so there could be a meeting at night. Let's say you go out with some friends and you guys walk to the car and there's a moon and he notices it, or she, whoever you're with, and you notice it. That might be an indicator or a sign that there's some, the moon is involved. It's something that happens at night. So on your evenings out, you may meet this person. You could, yeah, I think I'll leave it at that. You're going to have maybe possibly kind of a psychic or intuitive knowledge that this is the person. And it's not really giving me a physical trait or, a sign. It's more giving me that you have a deep knowing. So Pisces, you're very advanced at this type of thing. So let me just get one more card on that. It's going to just come as a surprise and a shock. So it's going to be a surprise and a shock. And it's going to be very interesting to see what happens now. Is this going to happen in September? Is this going to happen soon? I think we did get the card. Yeah, we got the Eight of Wands there. So I think it will. Let's just get another card on that. Is this going to happen in September? Page of Swords. So a spy. Basically, yes. Basically, yes, we're seeing it. We're seeing it. It's going to unfold in September. So you're going to meet somebody. It's going to be very intuitive knowing. It's going to probably rock your foundation right away. You're going to know on such a deep level. They may not have as strong a knowledge as you do. So, just let it be. Let it unfold. It looks like, this person's in the past. You already understand the other situation. It's gone. Spirit's telling me don't even bother talking about it. You already know how to handle that. Your career is amazing. You are doing something that's your sole purpose. I get that. So let's see something. This is always interesting. What don't you know about what's going on? And this is the 12th house, and this is something unseen to you, something unknown to you, something that's going on behind the scenes. And I'm getting the Magician in reverse, and I'm getting completion in reverse. So there is another facet of what you're about to experience that you would not have guessed about. And this is going to be a communication. This is going to be maybe somebody that can promote your ideas, somebody that's an amazing speaker, can be, a Gemini or Virgo because of the mercurial aspect of it. But looks like it's going to really add a completion to it. And because you don't know about it, these are coming up in reverse. It again is going to be probably a very big surprise to you that someone's going to promote you. Someone's going to speak of you. And I don't know if that's going to be online or maybe you'll get, if you're doing a charity work, maybe it'll get some news time or something. Something is going to come out of nowhere and it's going to be really a big accomplishment for you. So that's something coming up in the future, not necessarily in September, but as things kind of pull out. So mentally, what's going on with you is you're juggling two things a little bit and you're having a soul purpose awakening. So you haven't been able to just completely do your soul purpose. You may have to work a second job or something else to keep things going. I don't think that's going to last too long. But if you do have to supplement your income or something like that, you're juggling two things, that could be happening. And and it's something that's probably not part of what is your true calling, but that's fine. Just go ahead. This is coming to fruition. It's very clear. So in your mind, you're thinking, how long am I going to have to do this? I really want to focus my attention on this. I don't see it as being a very long process. In your home, Pisces, I see there's a little bit of competition. I don't know if you might possibly have a roommate. For some of you, you might have a roommate or somebody, and it's not that great, and you'd really like to be living alone. There might be something like that. I don't think this is for all of you, but it looks like you just really want to be out on your own. You might be having to get your own place or move. 7, could be a moving card. But it seems like there's a lot of squabbling or there's a tenseness after the squabbling. There's a tenseness. If you're still kind of with that other person and you're living in the same house, you got to get out of there. And it is saying that, your finances and that, and we're going to go into finances next, but looks like you're able to or almost able to move out if there's a situation going on. But there is some squabbling. It could be with your neighbors. It could be something like that. I feel like you want to possibly move on from that, from your home situation. And then in your values are your money that you're earning. Okay, so I have 10 of Cups, so it can't be that bad. It's okay. You're pretty happy with it. There is some competition, so you probably have some bills or some things that are pending that are a little stressful to you, but yeah, I mean, it's in the reverse. I think maybe in the past you got hit with a little bit of a bill, but it looks like you're getting on top of it and you're probably okay. So you just want to be happy. You kind of don't want to be out there in the world fighting for everything. You are looking for kind of an emotional fulfillment with your job. So if you are in a job that pays you pretty well and you kind of want to move to something that might pay a little bit less but gives your soul value, that might be something that you're contemplating right now. Okay, so just on a deep level, I'll go to your 8th house. And in your 8th house, you have King of Wands and Strength in reverse. So, yeah, to me, it looks like there could be, for some of you, a divorce proceedings. 8th house can be other people's money. It's other people's money, sex, death, taxes, deep psychological issues. And I'm getting the Strength in reverse, and I'm getting King of Wands. So I feel like there's somebody, a fire energy, Leo, Sag, Aries, that he's trying to break you down just a little bit. Could be on a financial front, could be on a psychological front. It could be the person that is over, but they're still wanting to torment you a little bit. There could be something like that going on. They're wanting to wear you down. Just limit your time that you have to deal with them or listen to them. It looks like, let me go to your 9th house to see if there's a judgment or anything that's pending. Okay, so King of Pentacles and Sun in reverse. So Sun in reverse, just because they're in reverse doesn't mean it's bad. Both of these are good cards. So it looks like you're going to get what you need in a judgment, if there is a judgment coming. It might be a little less than what you were going for, but you're still going to you're going to win the case or the, judgment, whatever. So it looks like you'll be pretty happy with the results, and it will provide enough cash. It's not really all that you were asking for. For some of you, if you're going for like a divorce or custody and stuff like that, it looks like you're going to be fine. If it's about the kids will be with you. The alimony or whatever's coming will be okay for you. So everything's going to be okay. It's not everything you wanted. It's not your dream, but you're going to do fine. Okay, so I think we covered that. And so let's go ahead, and I'm going to get just a card. This card is just for anything you might need to know. It's sort of an intuitive card, but anything you might need to keep in mind for September, Pisces. Anything that might be an additional inspiration. Pisces has got a great career going on their soul path. They just ended a relationship. They're fine with the ending. Someone new is coming in September and will have something to do with their intuition or the moon, meeting them on an evening out at some point. And so things are moving forward for Pisces. Anything else Pisces needs to know? Miss Sunshine. So basically, what I'm getting from this is just keep positive influences around you. If anyone's a negative influence, like your ex, if that's the case, limit your time with those people, and keep whatever you're watching on TV, on YouTube or whatever, keep it on the positive end for now. You're really on a trajectory. It's really important that for spirit that you stay on this trajectory. So keep your health, your mental health, your your worries down. If you need to walk or meditate or that type of thing, whatever you can do, taking a few deep breaths. Take a few deep breaths when you're starting to feel the stress or whatever of what you're doing. Take a few deep breaths, hold, and let it and release. You're on the right path. Okay, and so let's go to the mystical shaman. Usually kind of wraps it up really nicely and gives you kind of an overview. So let's see what's for Pisces in September. I'm super excited for you guys. It looks like everything's going quite well. Yeah, so anyway, Pisces is inspired. Pisces is on track. And the heart is opening. Heart is opening. And you got the giveaway. So let me read that. I don't know these cards by heart. So let's see. The giveaway for Pisces. Okay. Make a list of 10 people and things for which you are grateful. Connect with the feeling of gratitude. The giveaway comes to ask you to feel the same gratitude without needing anything or anyone to inspire it, and to share this gratitude with those you meet. As your offer thanks, your heart opens and you start realizing how much life has given you. You heal your feelings of scarcity and open yourself to the abundance that surrounds you. The giveaway invites you to be in the flow of life as you give freely and receive freely. It is difficult for you to set limits on how much of yourself you give. If you give more than it is healthy, then you will not be able to give for long. You'll feel resentful with your partner or associates, and you'll feel like the world owes you something in return. Notice if you give for any reason other than pure generosity. Are you trying to be liked or accepted? Are you hoping to heal an old wound? Start giving to yourself first and foremost. Offer yourself the care, the love, the time, and the acceptance that you are longing for. Once you experience plenty, then you can truly give to others. Yeah, so in the beginning, I had such a meditation of heart opening. So this is part of your heart opening, and that's difficult to do, when you've just had a disappointment. So your heart's opening, basically exploding in September. There's just a real experience of yourself that's coming up. So thank you so much, Pisces. I hope you have a wonderful month. You are definitely on track to, your soul purpose. So glad to have you, and see you next month.